Imagine waking up to find out that your property has been stolen by somebody who's never even stepped foot in your house. This is the nature of title fraud and is more common than you think. Now let's find out how you can protect yourself. My name is Ahmad. Let's talk title. Today, I wanted to spend a little bit of time talking about how title fraud can actually occur. And the idea is ultimately very simple. In order to show that a property has been transferred from one person to another or between entities, all that really needs to be recorded in public records is a quitclaim deed, a special warranty deed, or a statutory warranty deed that shows that the property has been transferred from person or entity A to person or entity B, and that ultimately will give information to the public at large that the property has actually been transferred. So when a property is sold with us here at the title company, what we're doing to provide that information to the public at large is actually recording the deed to show that the conveyance actually happened. However, fraudsters can record deeds as well. And so ultimately, all that really needs to happen is someone needs to create a deed showing that the property has been transferred from person A to person or entity B and record that in public records. Now, generally speaking, the counties and the state are not really parsing through the deeds to determine their validity as far as the actual transfer is concerned. What they're reviewing when the deeds are being recorded is whether they comply with the recording requirements that are outlined in Florida statute. So ultimately, they're not looking any deeper other than the actual face of the deed to make sure that it complies with all of the requirements needed to actually record the deed. So what can you do as consumers, and what information can you as real estate agents provide to your buyers to help them protect themselves? So ultimately, the best process is that every so often, let's say on a quarterly basis, everyone that owns a property should jump into public records, their particular county, and type in their property address just to make sure that the deed is still in their name and the tax bill is actually still in their name as well. And this is going to ensure that there haven't been any fraudulent deeds that have been recorded in public records. You can also utilize companies like Title Lock that will do that for you as well. Title Lock will ultimately take a look at the public records and ensure that the property hasn't been transferred fraudulently. And then if they find that it has, they're going to give the consumer a call and let them know that there's been a change in ownership, and then they should reach out to an attorney to help them protect their asset and go to court and make sure that they're protecting themselves by giving information to the county that the transfer that actually gets recorded was a fraudulent one, so that they can provide that information and make sure the property doesn't actually get transferred. So ultimately, it's pretty simple to create a fraudulent deed and record it. So as consumers, it's important for us to go into public records and make sure that there hasn't been any transfer of the title of the property based on a fraudulent deed. And the best way to do that is just to check on a periodic basis to make sure that there hasn't been any kind of a fraudulent transfer. Guys, if you deal with anything like this, please feel free to reach out to us here at Landtrust Title of Central Florida. We're an attorney-owned title company, so we can help not only with title-related issues, but legal-related issues related to real estate transactions, and in this particular case, fraudulent real estate conveyances. We can give you guidance and help you on the right path to make sure not only that when you purchase a property, you're purchasing an asset that's going to be free and clear of any issues, but also helping you in securing that asset and protecting it moving forward as well. Guys, thank you so much. Looking forward to talking to you.